Good evening, everybody. Welcome in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School for some girls Mississippi 8 basketball action. And it is senior and parent night here in Cambridge as the Blue Jackets and the Vikings are getting ready to face off in this conference matchup here in Cambridge. Here, a special thank you to Here's the Pitch for bringing us our pregame show tonight. Here's the Pitch in North Branch is the area's premier indoor training facility. Fast pitch, slow pitch, or baseball batting cages. Tune up your swing at Here's the Pitch. I thank you all for tuning in tonight, whether you are listening on 100.9 WCMP or you are tuning in on our Q Media stream. Let's take a look at tonight's teams here, starting with the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets. Cambridge comes in with an overall record tonight of 2-19. They're 0-4 in Section 7-4A. They're 2-9 in the conference, and they are 2-8 on the road, and they have yet to win here on their home floor. Most recently, Cambridge suffered a loss on Monday at St. Francis, a 58-22 loss. Last Saturday, they were played Forest Lake here in Cambridge, and that final was 77-33. The last win for Cambridge here was on January 26th, and that game was at North Branch, and we'll talk about that one a little bit later on here. Cambridge pulled out a 65-35 victory that night at North Branch. Their other victory came just a few days before that at Chisago Lakes. They pulled out a stellar defensive battle here, 41-39 at Chisago Lakes. A nice win over the Wildcats, a nice conference win over the Wildcats. Let's take a look at the Mississippi 8 conference here. In the Mississippi 8 conference standings right now, North Branch is on the bottom, and right above them in 7th and 8th place, I believe. Yeah, there are 9 teams in the Mississippi 8, oddly enough. Cambridge sits at 2-9, 2-19. Cambridge is scoring 40 points a game, and they're giving up 67.8 points per game. We have 7 minutes to go here in warm-ups here from Cambridge-Isanti. We're going to step away for a short break and hear from our fine sponsors. When we come back, we'll take a look at the North Branch Vikings. I will give you the keys to the game. We'll get our starting lineups, and then it will be tip-off time. We'll be back here from Cambridge in a few minutes.
Stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com today.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as the Blue Jackets are getting ready to face the Vikings here in Mississippi 8 girls basketball action. Once again, thank you to all of our fine sponsors. Here's the Pitch is bringing you tonight's pregame show, training facilities, batting cages, and even live instruction. Get your team trained at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Spring's going to be here before you know it, so make sure your athletes are all ready to go for those spring sports. And again, a special thank you to Embrace Orthodontics for bringing you all of our scoreboard updates here tonight. We have 4 minutes to go here in our warm-ups here. Embrace Orthodontics. Leave with a smile. You'll embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Let's take a look here at the North Branch Vikings coming into tonight's Mississippi 8 basketball action. The North Branch Vikings are 0-18 overall. They're 0-7 in the section, 0-10 in the conference, and they are 0-10 on the road. They are coming in here most recently with a loss on Monday at Chisago Lake, 73-24. And then on Thursday, the 29th of January, they fell to St. Francis 81-12. When we look at Section 7-3A, if the playoffs were to start today, the North Branch Vikings would be traveling up to Rockridge. Rockridge is leading Section 7-3A with a record of 14-7, and they are 6-0 overall. And I had the privilege of calling their game at Chisago Lakes, and they've got a couple of sisters that can really play, and they've built their schedule around making a state tournament run. Let's take a look here at the keys to tonight's ball game. Once again, thank you, Here's Pitch, for bringing you our pregame show. The keys for North Branch in this game here. When you're 0-18, the first 5 minutes of this game matters. So the first 5 minutes is key number one. North Branch needs to come out ready to play right off the bat and show the Blue Jackets that the Vikings are not just going to lay down. They're going to play tough all game long. And the Blue Jackets are going to need to play tough as well. So first 5 minutes is the key for North Branch. The last thing you want is a big lead right off the bat for the Blue Jackets, and then the North Branch Vikings will be thinking, oh, here we go again, and you don't want that. Key number two for the Vikings tonight. Number 2, Lombard, and number 3, Peterson, their guard play. Those two led the way in their first matchup here, scoring 9 and 11 points for Peterson respectively. So those are the two keys here. They need to handle the ball effectively, limit their turnovers. And 3 is they need to out-rebound the Blue Jackets, and that's going to start with Natalie Rosales inside. She's number 24 for the Vikings, and she is a great shot blocker and a good rebounder for the Vikings. And she is going to be key here tonight. When you're trying to get that first W of the season, it is important that you don't give a team that you want to beat second opportunities. Let's take a look now at the keys for the Blue Jackets. Keys for Cambridge. Number 1, jump on North Branch from the start. They need to get off to a quick start, get off to a nice big lead, and then from there, I'm going to lead that into key number 2, which is play consistent basketball. Cambridge will go through stretches where they'll play really consistent, make good choices, and then they'll go through these 1 minute, 2 minute stretches where they turn the ball over 4 or 5 possessions in a row, and a 5-point lead turns into a 20-point lead. And that is going to be key for the Jackets tonight to avoid those stretches of play. And number 3 is they need to use the spirit and energy. You can feel it in the building here, the atmosphere. There's a little extra pep to the step of the girls here tonight on senior night, and it's parent night. Speeches before the game, thanking parents for all their time and effort, driving them to traveling tournaments and things like that. So Cambridge needs to use that environment here at home and use that energy from parent night to drive them to the W here in Cambridge-Isanti. We are less than a minute away here from the start of this Mississippi 8 girls basketball action. We're going to step away for a break, and we'll be back with our lineups. Stay tuned, everybody, for some great basketball here in Cambridge.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air-conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this? Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Rice Krispie Sheet Treat, just $14.99. Sweet Chaos Drizzled Popcorn are just 2 for $8. Snack Time Frosted Pretzels only $5.99 each. Ghirardelli Milk Chocolate Snowmen are just $7.99. And Shirley Temple 7-Up 12-packs, 2 for $12. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as our starters are being announced. We will get to our starters here. Once again, thank you to Here's the Pitch for bringing us our preview, our pregame show, and Embrace Orthodontics will bring you all of our updates throughout, our scoreboard updates throughout tonight's game. Starting first of all here for the Vikings, number 3, Caroline Lombard. She had 9 points in the first time these two teams played. Starting at guard, number 5, Sophia Peterson. Both Sophia Peterson and Lombard are sophomores. Starting at forward, at post, 5'8" senior, number 22, Annabelle Lattimore. Starting at the other post, 6 foot, number 24, Natalia Rosales. She's a 6 foot senior. She scored 9 points also, and she's going to be key here on the rebounds for the Vikings. Also starting for the Vikings, number 32, Alyssa Radisky, and she is a 5'6" sophomore guard. Now, starting tonight for the Blue Jackets, we're going to start with number 11, the senior starting here, Kenna Schoberg, who's out for the season with an injury. And they're announcing her tonight in a special moment here for Kenna. She's given a lot of heart and soul to this program, and she's graduating as a senior and really missed her whole senior year due to injury. So kind of a cool moment here in Cambridge as McKenna Schoberg's name is announced as a starter. Starting other starters here tonight, Allie Trulien. She's a freshman. She scored 10 points the last time these two teams matched up. Number 5, sophomore Callie Oslin. She led the way the last time these teams matched with 16 points. Also starting for the Jackets, number 10, Finley Nelson. She is a junior. Number 21, Ava Mills is the senior on this squad along with Kenna Schoberg. She's number 21, Ava Mills. And then I believe Kenna Schoberg, you see her right now on your screen, is announced as the starter. And I'm not sure if they're going to let her score a bucket here to start this one or if they're going to bring in Reese Oliver, I believe, will be the 5th girl to start once the action gets going here for the Blue Jackets. This is a big conference game. This one means a lot to both of these teams. Cambridge coming in here with 2 wins on the season. The Vikings looking for their first win. And we're going to start with, there it is, McKenna Schoberg starting right at midcourt. And a nice show of sportsmanship here for both squads as they're going to toss the ball here, and they're going to let McKenna Schoberg win this jump, I believe. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. McKenna Schoberg wins the jump for the Blue Jackets, and she's going to come off. And Reese Oliver, number 15 for the Blue Jackets, is going to come on. Reese Oliver is an 8th grader. She's going to be a very, very good player, and she scored 15 points the first time these two teams met. So here we go. We're back to live action, and here come the Vikings. This is Peterson into the lane, kicks out. That's Lombard's 3. It's up. It is no good. Rebound is going to go. Good hustle there by the Vikings on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball here for the Vikings. And that jump ball is going to go to the Vikings. So here we go. Vikings the inbound. That's Peterson going to the lane. Back out here to Radisky at the top of the key. Over to Rosales on the wing. That was Lombard in the lane. She kicks out to Rosales 3. It's no good. And here comes Oliver. Oliver takes it into the lane, goes up for 2, and she's going to be fouled. Not sure if they're going to call this on the floor or not. Let's see what the officials rule on this one. We're going to have a push through the back on the drive, and Oliver is going to go to the free throw line. Oh, never mind. They're going to inbound it underneath the basket. So here's Allie Truly in the inbound. She throws it deep. This is Callie Oslin, drives to the lane. Her layup is no good. And we're going to have a foul on that rebound. That foul is going to be on number 3, Caroline Lombard for the Vikings. Vikings cannot afford to be in foul trouble, especially with their starting guards, Lombard and Peterson. First free throw. This is Ava Mills, the senior at the free throw line. Her free throw's up, and it's no good. Early in this one, 7:14 to play here in Cambridge-Isanti as Mississippi girls basketball action is underway. Her second free throw is up, and it is good. And the Blue Jackets are on the board first. Here come the Vikings. Blue Jackets showing some press here, looking to trap here. And that's a turnover stolen away by Mills. And here come the Blue Jackets. This is Finley Nelson into the lane. Her layup is no good. Hustle by both teams and saved in bounds there by Peterson. And here come the Vikings. This is Rosales. She's guarded by Mills, top of the key. Over on the right wing, this is that was Radisky driving to the lane, and we're going to have an offensive foul, illegal screen on Natalia Rosales there. Illegal screen. That'll be the 3rd team foul already for the Vikings. Here comes Allie Trulien. Mills, right wing, inside to Oslin on the cut. Spin move, kicks out to Trulien. Pump fake, one dribble left, picks it up, dribble. Back out to Oliver, and they're going to reset. Here's Oslin, top of the key. Finley over to Nelson. That's going to be a jump ball. And I believe it's going to stay here with the Blue Jackets. 1-0 our score, 16:21 to play here in Cambridge. Nelson the inbound. To Oslin, almost stolen away by the Vikings there. Here's Oliver, long three-point attempt that's up, no good. Good box out there, and here comes Allie Trulien from behind to knock it out of bounds. And I believe it's going to be out of bounds off Allie Trulien, Viking ball. If the Vikings want to win this game, they need to do a better job here on the defensive rebounds. Too many second opportunities here for the Blue Jackets on the offensive end. Here's Rosales trying to get across midcourt. Stays with the Vikings. This is Lombard inside. Her layup is no good. And it's out to Mills, and Mills is on the run. Fast break, left-hand layup up, no good. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be off Allie Trulien, and it's going to be Viking basketball. Rosales the inbound. Back to Rosales. This is Peterson. They got to get across here, and they just in time. Oh, nope, they are actually going to call the 10-second violation. And he was right. It was a 10-second violation. just maybe came a little late for the North Branch coach's liking, but it was a 10-second violation. That shot clock, the refs now do not count for the 10-second. They just watch the shot clock, and when it gets minus 10, they blow the 10-second violation. Good post move by Allie Trulene, and she goes up. Her layup is good. 2 points for Allie Trulene, and it's 3-0 Blue Jackets. And here comes that Blue Jacket press again, and it's a turnover. Here's Osland looking inside the Trulene, going up. Layup is no good. She gets her own rebound. She's going to be fouled. That foul is going to be on Sophia Peterson now. So that is, I believe, their team's 5th. Maybe it's their team's 4th. They all have 1. So Lombard, Peterson, Lattimore, and Rosales all have 1 foul, and we're going to have a sub here. This is number 2, Lelm, coming in the game here for the Vikings. And I believe that is number 3 comes out of the game, and that's Lombard. Trulene knocks down both free throws. 5-0 now is our score. And here's Rosales. Trap in the backcourt. Good job here by, excuse me, that was Peterson who went to the bench. And we're going to have a travel here on Lelm. Turnover for the Vikings. We get to our score here. 5-0 is our score. Early in this one, 15 to go here. 15:04 to be exact. Here come the Blue Jackets. Trulene into the lane, kicks out. This is Reese Oliver, 8th grader. 3, it's up. Oh, in and out. Good rebound here by Lombard, and Rosales with the ball. Bring it across half court now for the Vikings. Guarded by Mills. Good defense by Reese Oliver, jumping that passing lane, knocking it out of bounds. It'll remain Viking ball. 24 seconds on the shot clock. And we have a sub here for the Blue Jackets. Avery Crittenden, sophomore, comes into the game now for the Blue Jackets. This is Radisky, drives left into the hoop, picks up at the block, kicks out top of the key. That was Lattimore. Lattimore gives off the Lelm, top of the key, picks up her dribble, goes to the right wing. That's Lombard. Lombard looks to drive on Crittenden. Her shot's up, no good. Allie Trulene with the board, and she's looking to push. Looks up the court for Oliver. Oliver goes in for the layup. Oliver's layup is good. Good move right there by Oliver. Good pass up the court by Trulene. And here come the Vikings. This is Lombard. This 2-2-1 press that the Blue Jackets are putting on has been effective here. North Branch has really struggled to break that, and we're going to have a turnover and then a foul on the Vikings, and that's going to be on number 24, Rosales, and that's going to be her second personal, and she's going to need to come out of this game. 2 fouls early on here for Rosales. She's very key for the Vikings when it comes to rebounds and defense here. Strong 6-foot post player. Here are the Blue Jackets. Here's Trulene off the Mills, top of the key. Osland, right wing, looks in. Oh, no, puts up the long 3. It's no good, and that ball's just going to go out of bounds, and it will be Viking basketball. The Vikings have to find a way here to get through this 2-2-1 press the Blue Jackets are putting on. This is Lombard. Over in the right. Oh, she was trapped there. That was Radisky was trapped, but she breaks it till gets it off the Lelm. And we're going to have a foul on the Blue Jackets as they tried to go for that steal. And that foul is going to be on not sure. Number 4, that was on Crittenden. Crittenden's first team foul. Here's a drive by Lombard. It's no good. Rebound to Osland. And here come the Blue Jackets. This is Trulene, left wing, gives off to Oliver in the left corner. Her 3 is no good, short. Good rebound, good box out there by the Vikings. That's Lombard with the good box out, and she's going to be fouled on that rebound. And that foul is going to be on number 3, I believe. That is Allie Trulene. That is her first personal foul. Team's second foul. Here is Lombard over to Radisky. And we're going to have another turnover against this press. Number 25, Scarlett Porta into the game for the Blue Jackets. 7-0, Blue Jackets lead here. Here's Oslin, right wing, looking for the cutter Mills. Nothing there. Off to Trulene, left wing. She looks to drive left. Good defense there by Lombard. Stops the drive. Here's Oliver, right wing. She's going to take it to the rack. Her layup is going to be no good, and that's a rebound for Radisky. Gives off to Lelm. Lelm has it stolen away by Trulene. And it goes right to the Viking player here. So here comes Lombard up the court for the Vikings. We're going to have a timeout, Vikings, before the shot. That shot was going to be by Rosales. No shot. Excuse me. That shot was going to be by Hunter, Ainsley Hunter, into the game. We're going to step away here. 12:42 to go here in half number 1. The Jackets lead 7-0. We're going to step away for a word from our fine sponsors.
Traditions are passed down, and we learn what is important. The value of $1. The importance of family. The ability to do a job yourself. Central Boiler designed the Classic Edge with these same values in mind. The Classic Edge Outdoor Wood Furnace from Central Boiler. A perfect combination of value and performance.
Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, why have you been so happy lately?
It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a Central Boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local Central Boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local Central Boiler Sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School. 7-0 is our score. North Branch with the basketball. 12:42 here to go in the first half. Thank you all for tuning in, whether you're listening on WCMP or watching on our Q Media stream. And this is Scarlett Porta with the steal, and her left-hand layup is good. Scarlett Porta for 2. 9-0 is our score, and here comes that press again. This is Lombard. Back to Peterson. Peterson looking to break it. Good stutter step there by Peterson. Gets over, and then she throws it away to Oliver. Another turnover, and here come the Blue Jackets. Oliver to Oslin. Oslin's pull-up jumper is no good. Rebounded by Porta. Porta just does a lot of hustle plays here for these Blue Jackets. Good hustle by Porta. Porta top of the key. Off to Oliver. Right wing. Her 3 is up. Good! Reese Oliver for 3. 12-0 is our score. Blue Jackets have something to build off of with 8th grader Reese Oliver. We're going to have a foul here on Ava Mills of the Blue Jackets, and she kind of just gave her a little shove out of bounds. That will be her first personal and the team's 3rd foul. Substitutions now coming into the game here for the Vikings. Vikings the inbound. Here is Peterson with the ball, top of the key. Good screen. Peterson goes left in a lane. Little runner, left-hand runner. It's no good. Rebound by Oslin. Good rebound right there by Oslin. And here come the Blue Jackets. Here's Trulene dribbling into the front court. Porta, left wing. Back to Mills, top of the key. Trulene, pull up little 18-footer. It's no good. Rebound is to the Vikings, and that is Peterson. She dribbles left-handed, gets it off to Lombard. Lombard gets it across half court, and the Vikings are looking to set something up here. Here's Rosales. Back to Lelm, top of the key. Back to Rosales. Left wing, here is Peterson. Lombard for 3. It's no good. Good box out by Trulene. And that's going to be off Trulene. She kind of was boxing Rosales out and just couldn't grab that rebound while boxing out. It goes off her hand. It's going to be out of bounds, and it will be Viking basketball. Good chance here for the Vikings to get a hoop. 1-4 set here out of bounds. Good screen. Goes into Rosales. Rosales goes up, and she is going to be fouled. Natalia Rosales to the line. She is a senior here for these Vikings, number 24. Her first free throw attempt is up, and it's good. Good shot right there for Natalia Rosales. Gets the Vikings on the board. 12-1 is our score. Her second free throw is no good. And Blue Jackets still control the ball here. Here's Mills down the lane. Good little Euro step, and she's going to get called for the travel. You know, you watch the NBA, and sometimes it's just hard to know what is and isn't a travel. Mills gets called for one there. Here's Rosales in the backcourt. This is Peterson. Looks up the court. Tries to throw it to Hunter. Hunter saves it in to Rosales, and she makes the layup. Rosales now with a bucket. She's got all three of the Vikings' points. Good play right there for the Vikings. And we're going to have a foul on the Vikings as Ava Mills tried to go to the hole. 12-3 is our score. Blue Jackets to inbound. Lohman into the game now for the Blue Jackets. Here's Truly in left corner. Looks to get into the lane. She's stopped. Good defense by Rosales. And here's Oliver trying to get in the lane as well. Same move, and she's going to be called for a travel. Just wasn't anything there. She was on the same side of the floor as Julene. Just tried to go to the hole and needed to move that basketball. Here a turnover for the Blue Jackets, and here are the Vikings. This is Rosales, and Peterson looks up the floor. That is Velasquez with the ball here. Back to Peterson. Peterson with the left hand tries to drive the lane. Kicks out to Lombard. Lombard back to Peterson. 12-footer is up. No good. Oh, tapped out by Lohman, and it is run down there by Lombard for the Vikings. Velasquez back to the top of the key to Hunter. Over to Lombard. Her three is up. That's no good. Rebound to Trulene for the Blue Jackets. Jackets look up. Scarlett Porter to Oliver on the right wing. Here's Trulene, top of the key. Looks to drive right. No good. Mills gets the rebound for the Blue Jackets. Off to Oliver, right wing. Mills, cross-court pass to Lohman. Lohman gives off to Trulene. Here's Mills, top of the key. Looks to drive the lane. Her little right-hand underhand shot is no good. Rebound is off to the Vikings. That's Peterson off to Rosales. This is Lombard. Lombard looks to get into the lane. And we're going to have a jump ball called. And it will be going to the Blue Jackets. 12-3 is our score here in Cambridge. It is senior night and parent night here in Cambridge. Oh, it's white ball, I guess, so my bad. North Branch ball. Everybody was confused on that one as you see the ref motioning everybody, hey, come on, we're down here. Vikings to inbound. Inbound, that is Radisky in the corner. Tries to get it down to Peterson, and it's going to be a turnover for the Vikings. Blue Jackets inbounding in their backcourt. You can see the Blue Jackets have they're making an effort to attack. Just get into the lane, attack the lane against this team. We've seen Trulene do it. We've seen Mills do it. We've seen Oliver. We've seen almost all the Blue Jackets just get the ball and go to the hoop. And they just haven't converted on a lot of those shots. And they had a lot of fouls called early, but Vikings have really done a nice job the last few possessions on the defensive end and done a nice job rebounding as well. That shot is no good by the Blue Jackets, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. And here are the Blue Jackets to inbounds. This is Nelson, the inbound. Oh, Nelson looking for Trulene on the cut, just a little bit wide, and that's going to be a turnover. Blue Jackets. 12-3 is their score. 8:28 to go here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. First half here from Cambridge-Isanti High School. Here is Peterson. Gives back to Radisky. Radisky tries to go to Velasquez, and she almost has it stolen away. Got to get it across here. Nope, we got another one. 10-second violation. Yep. That's the second 10-second violation already tonight for the Vikings as they struggle with this. Struggle to beat the Blue Jacket 2-2-1 press that they're putting on. Here's Lohman. Lohman Right wing gives back to Porta. Porta top of the key to Nelson. Just passing it around the key here. Here's Porta. Porta, long three is up. That's going to be an air ball. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball. Shot clock is winding down there. She kind of was forced to put that one up. 12-3 our score. Blue Jackets lead. Here's Velasquez. Radisky gives it to Peterson in the middle, and they get it across. That's Velasquez, and she's going to be trapped right there. And we're going to have another turnover. Lohman picks up the steal for the Blue Jackets. Porta on the right wing to Trulien to Nelson. Nelson's long three is up. It's good. Nelson for three. 15-3 is now our score. The Vikings looking to beat this press here. And they do. Almost another 10-second. Radisky with the ball, and she's going to be called for a travel violation. Turnover, Vikings, Blue Jackets ball. Oliver back into the game now for Lohman for the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets the inbound. This is Osland. Osland led this team the first time they played with 16 points. Here's Oliver. Oliver looks to drive. I noted they've made that effort here all game just to go to the hoop, and they haven't converted on a lot of those layups, actually. Here's Peterson for three. It's good! Peterson for three for the Vikings. 15-6 now is our score. Vikings needed that one. Here's Finley Nelson, top of the key. Porta, left wing. Porta pump fakes, drives, and she's going to have a wide open left-hand layup, and that's good. Porta with her second layup of the night. She's got 4 points. And here come the Vikings trying to break this pass. Velasquez here. She's got to get it across, and she's going to be trapped. Looks to get across. We got to steal Osland. And another turnover against this press. And here's Osland. Here's Porta. Yeah, Nelson just goes to the hoop. Oh, she's going to be called for a travel. You heard the coach say, just go to the hoop, because she was being just pressed. There was no space between her and the defender, and one way to beat that is to go to the hoop. She did. Unfortunately, she got called for the travel. So here come the Vikings here against this press. It's going to be tipped away by Trulien, and they're going to get called for another 10-second violation. Yep. Third one of the night. They just struggle. They just can't. They're just dribbling too much before they look to make that first pass, and it's led to 3 10-second violations here. Here's Osland on the right wing, looks inside on the cutter for Trulien. Trulien tries to go up and under the basket, and we're going to have a foul. And we're going to call that, I'd call that a little bit of a bailout on that one, because Trulien was kind of stuck underneath that basket. Not much was happening there, and good defense, and really was left with no other option other than throw it and hit the bottom of the backboard. But nonetheless, we got a foul call. Trulien back to the free throw line. She's already made 2 free throws tonight. Her first one is up. Good. 3 for 3 from the line for Trulien. She now has 5 points. Her second one is also good. 18-6 is now our score. Excuse me, 19-6 is our score. (19-6) score as the ball goes out of bounds. It will remain Viking basketball. Vikings inbound. This is Velasquez. Gives it back to Peterson. Peterson back to Velasquez. Stolen away by Osland. And here come the Jackets. Osland looks to get in the lane. Gives it back out to Nelson. Nelson drives the lane. Her little right-hand floater is going to be no good. And she taps it back in bounds. And the Vikings recover it. That was Hunter on the drive. Velasquez goes in. Her shot attempt is going to be no good. Rebound by Nelson. Here come the Blue Jackets. Nelson goes into the lane. And I believe we're going to have a body foul called against the Vikings. Nelson looked to be a little bit maybe out of control there, but the defense wasn't set either. So we're going to have a defensive block. Nelson will go to the line for 2. Nelson's got 1 3-pointer on the night. First free throw attempt is up. It's no good. 5:28 to go here in the first half from Cambridge-Isanti High School. On the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, the Jackets are leading 19-6. Nelson at the line for the Blue Jackets on her second attempt. It's up. It's good. Nelson now with 4 points on the night. Crittenden back into the game now for the Blue Jackets as the Blue Jackets continue with this 2-2-1 press that has caused North Branch quite a bit of fit all night long here. Here's Peterson breaking the press left-handed, looks up the court. This is Radisky. Her shot attempt to block goes off to Rosales. Rosales' layup is no good. Mills pulls down the rebound. Here come the Blue Jackets. This is Porta, right wing to Crittenden. Crittenden, right corner. Oliver tries to go baseline. Really nothing there. Good defense played right there by Peterson, forcing Oliver really to go nowhere except out of bounds, and we have a turnover for the Blue Jackets. Peterson, Lombard up the court here. Good job. That's Hunter. Good job breaking the press that time by the Vikings. So they're looking to set up their offense now. Lombard, corner three. It's up. It's going to hit the top of the backboard. It's going to go over the backboard, out of bounds. Good job that time by the Vikings to get it up the floor, breaking that press. 26 is now our score. Here come the Blue Jackets. This is Oliver, right wing. Looks to Oslin, the cutter. She's double teamed. Gives it back out. Porter to the corner. Julian, left wing. Blue Jackets just running some clock off here, working the ball around the perimeter. This Julian, right wing. She's going to go to the basket. Oh, and she's going to get called for travel. Porta wasn't sure what to do. She was trying to set a screen. She's laughing about it now. And Julian just kind of got caught up there. Her feet got tangled, and she's going to be called for the travel. This is Rosales trying to break the press here, get it across, and we're going to have a foul on Porta. That will be the team's 5th foul only, so that will be an inbound for the Vikings. So they're going to go back here to the 28-foot mark, which is the new rule. On a foul, there's 4 different spots you can inbound from in the backcourt and 4 spots in the front court. Here is Lombard, this is Peterson. Dribbling, gets into the lane. Peterson kicks out. This is Hunter. Long two. It's no good. It's going to be saved by Peterson. Good hustle by Peterson to save that. Unfortunately, it went off to the Blue Jackets. Here's Porta. She's going to pull up for 3. It's up. It's short. Julian with the save. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Viking ball. Ava Mills coming back into the game now. 26 is our score. Just under 4 minutes to go here. 3:59 to play in the first half. This is Peterson, looks up the floor. This is Radisky, back to Peterson. Radisky, left wing, looks to get into the middle. Gives off to Hunter. Hunter looks to the corner. Saved, goes out, saved, inbounds to Rosales, so we're going to have a jump ball. Good hustle there by Peterson, saving that ball. And jump ball, the arrow is favoring the Blue Jackets. So, Blue Jackets inbound. This is Trulene. Here's Crittenden bringing the ball into the front court now for the Blue Jackets. Crittenden, Oslin, left wing. Looks to Oliver, the cutter. Oliver, left-hand layup is going to be no good, and she's going to get a body foul called on the Vikings. I believe that's going to be on number 5, Peterson. And Oliver will go to the line. Oliver with 5 points on the night for the Blue Jackets. 26 is our score. Blue Jackets with the 14-point lead. Oliver's first free throw is no good. Oliver's second free throw is on the way. It is up. Also no good. Rosales with the board. Good rebound there for the Vikings. Here's Rosales. Oh, and that's just going to be thrown away. A little too high there for, I believe that was Radisky over there. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Blue Jacket basketball. Crittenden gives off. Oh, stolen away by Rosales. Julian gets it back and hands it off to Oslin, and they're going to look to reset it here. Mills, top of the key, gives off to left wing Oliver, looking for Oslin on the cut. Her left-hand layup is no good. She gets her own rebound, and we're going to have another jump ball here. And that one's going to go to the Vikings. Good cut, good pass. The layup whirled around the basket and did not go in. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Here's the pitch, brought you our pregame show. Embrace Orthodontics brings you our scoreboard updates. Here's Rosales, and the Vikings are going to need to get across here, and they do barely. Rosales able to hunt down the loose ball. She looks to drive on Osland. She's being double teamed, and we're going to have a foul here on the Blue Jackets, and that will be team foul number 6. So we'll inbound it one more time before we get to the bonus. This is Lelm to inbound for the Vikings. Lelm inside to Rosales. She goes up, left-hand layup. It's no good, but she draws the foul. Rosales with 3 points on the night. She's going to go back to the line. She's done a nice job. I believe she's got 2 fouls already. Rosales has done a nice job here. She had 2 fouls and has stayed that way. So she's been able to stay in this ball game, which is very important part of this Viking team when it comes to defense and rebounds. Kind of an all-around player here. She is tied for the team lead with 3 points on the night. 2:38 to go here first half. Her free throws up, no good. Her second free throw's up, and it is also no good. Rebound is to Osland. She's going to be fouled. Oh, no. We're going to have a travel call. Sure looked like Hunter maybe knocked her over a little bit trying to go for that ball. But nonetheless, Viking basketball underneath their own basket. And we are going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor. 2:37 to play here in the first half from Cambridge-Isanti High School. We're going to step away for a word from our sponsors.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass. In Mora, Hones. They'll fix you up right.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School. Embrace Orthodontics brings you our scoreboard updates. Their board-certified orthodontists are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. Oh, good jumper right there by Rosales. I'm back. Sorry about that. Trulene with the ball. Her layup is no good. Trulene with the board. And what are we going to have here? Those are the ugly ones because one person is in front of the other and they go down and it looks bad, but there's not much contact on that rebound. So we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to be Blue Jacket ball. Excuse me, we had Rosales make a nice jump shot on their last possession before I got a little coughing fit. I apologize. I tried to get a quick sip of water, and that didn't go very well for me, unfortunately. So, we're back, though. 20-8 is our score. And here is Trulene, the inbound for the Blue Jackets underneath their own basket. Gets it inside to Crittenden. Crittenden's going to go back outside to Lohman. Lohman, Oliver, long three. It's up. No good. Trulene in position. The ball's going to be batted out of bounds. And it's going to be off the Blue Jackets. It'll be Viking basketball. Rosales inbounds here. This is Peterson, number 5. Over to Lombard, back to Rosales to get it across the court. And she's been trapped, stolen away by Trulene. Trulene looking to drive. Gives it off. She kind of lost control of the ball. She probably just had the layup herself. She lost control of it, tried to give it up to her teammate for a layup, and got knocked out of bounds. It'll be Blue Jacket basketball. Trulene inbound. There's Osland over to Porta. Back to Trulene for 3. It's up. It's short. No good. Crittenden with the board for the Blue Jackets. Gives off to Lohman. Left corner. Back to Porta. Left wing. Her 3's good. Scarlett Porta for 3. She actually leads the scoring here for the Blue Jackets with 7. Here's Peterson. Got to get it across, and they do. This is Hunter. Back to Peterson. Peterson looks to drive. She's going to be double teamed right there. Looks to go inside to Lombard, and we're going to have a foul. And we're going to have a free throws here. We get our score updated here. Porta's 3 makes it 23-8. The Blue Jackets lead with 1:12 to go. This is Lombard on the line. Her free throw attempt is no good. Good hustle there. Vikings get the board. Back to Lombard Peterson. Her 3 is going to be no good. And we're going to have a travel on Osland. Vikings the inbound. This is Peterson the inbound. Looking for their post to get open on their curls. Velasquez with the ball. Dribbles into the lane. She tries to kick out. Does. Peterson, long 2. That was Lombard, long 2. No good. Rosales with the board. No good. Her layup's no good. And we have Velasquez with the rebound. And she is going to be fouled when she goes up for her shot. And number 15, Velasquez will go to the line. This is number 15. Velasquez to the line, and I believe we're going to say it's 1-1 here, so it was not on the shot. So we're still shooting 1-1 here. Her first free throw is up, and it's banked in. We'll take it any way we can get it. There's one. Velasquez with her first point of the night. That's 9 now. Excuse me, let me fix that. 23-9 is her score in the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Her second free throw is no good. And we are going to have a jump ball here. And it will remain Viking basketball. So nice possession here for the Vikings with 51 seconds to go. Peterson the inbound. Gets inside the Velasquez on the curl. She can't handle the pass. And we're going to have another jump ball, and this one is going to go to the Blue Jackets. 23-9 is our score. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Thank you all for tuning in on WCMP 100.9 or our Q Media stream. It is appreciated greatly. Here's Lohman, left corner, gives back to Finley. Top of the key, Crittenden. Her long 3 is up. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Viking basketball. Good shot there by Crittenden. She's wide open. She has to shoot that. Here come the Vikings. This is Peterson. Gives off to Rosales. Back to Peterson. Peterson gets it across. Goes to Velasquez. Velasquez dribbles into the lane. Gives back to Peterson. Long 3 is no good. Rebound to Rosales. She goes up. It's going to be blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. It will remain Viking basketball. Peterson the inbound. This is Velasquez in the corner. Back to Peterson. Peterson, good pump fake there in the post. Rosales rebound, and she's going to be fouled. Pushed towards the out of bounds line there by Lohman. And she goes back to the line. Rosales now with 5 points on the night, leading the way for the Vikings. 23-9 is our score. Her first free throw's up, and it is now 23-10. Her second free throw is also good. 6 points now, 23-11. Good way for the Vikings to close this half here, 23-11. Here come the Blue Jackets. This is Oliver, tries to get in the lane, loses control of the ball, and she's going to travel. 1.8 to go here in this first half of basketball. Blue Jackets do not want to foul here, and the time's just going to run out. That's the end of the first half. On the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Blue Jackets lead 23-11 over the Vikings. We are going to step away for a word from our fine sponsors during the start of our halftime. We'll be back here with the halftime scores, and we'll take a look at a few other area games here that are going on tonight. Stay tuned after these fine sponsors' messages.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not, Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever. Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us. Stay connected with ECE Fiber. Get fast, reliable internet for your work-from-home needs. No more lag during virtual meetings. Manage your account easily with the ECE Fiber mobile app. ECE Fiber. Simple, local, reliable. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's ORDERECEFIBER.com.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency, so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Arrow Building Center in Siren is your leading name throughout the Midwest with trusted brands for your building supplies and services. Arrow Building Center has been providing contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with quality products and expert service for all projects, big and small, for many decades. No matter the size of your next project, Arrow Building Center is at your service. And don't forget, free, yes, free delivery, always. Stop on by Arrow Building Center in Siren, conveniently located off Highway 70, or visit them online at abc-clc.com.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School. It is halftime, and we have an extra long halftime because the seniors here were just honored here at the first 5 minutes of halftime. So normally halftime is 15 minutes, or excuse me, is 10 minutes. They put 15 minutes on the clock, and the first 5 minutes of this one was dedicated to the two Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jacket seniors, and those are Ava Mills, number 21, and number 11, McKenna Schoberg, who was out for the season with an injury. And so it was fun to hear some of those stories from their teammates and how much those two have meant to this Blue Jacket squad over their years. 23-11 is our score here at halftime. 9:40 to go here at the half. Special thank you to all of you for tuning in on 100.9 WCMP or tuning in on our Q Media stream. We really appreciate you tuning into all of our local ball games here and tuning into our morning shows on WCMP, KBEK, and getting caught up with all of our local sports and all of our local news. We appreciate your support for sure. And again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Here's the Pitch brought you our pregame show. Again, spring is going to be here before you know it. Get your baseball, softball player over to Here's the Pitch and get them ready to go for the upcoming season. Embrace Orthodontics brings you all of our scoreboard updates here. Embrace Orthodontics, custom light force braces or Invisalign, clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. And Hoens and Mora is bringing you our halftime show. Hoens Wright and Mora, the state-of-the-art facility and 44 years of experience getting vehicles back on the road. Hoens is one of our many fine sponsors. So thank you, Hoens, for bringing you tonight's halftime show. At the half here, Cambridge leads 23-11. Cambridge got off to a 12-0 start before the Vikings got on the board at the 10:55 mark, and they made it 12-1 with a free throw. From there, kind of went back and forth, kind of a slow-paced game. It was 20-6 at the 3:30 mark, and from there, the Vikings were able to close on a 5-3 run to close the half to get us to the 23-11 score that we have now at the break. When we take a look at the scoring here in the first half, leading the way for the Blue Jackets was was number 25, sophomore Scarlett Porta off the bench. She had the 7 points in that first half, 2 2-point field goals and a 3-point shot. Allie Trulene, number 3 for the Blue Jackets. She is a freshman. She had 6 points. She was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Finley Nelson added 4 points. Reese Oliver, the 8th grader, had 5 points. And Ava Mills got on the board with 1 free throw. And that is how the Jackets got to 23. For the Vikings, leading the way, number 24, Natalia Rosales, and I compliment her. She picked up 2 early fouls and was able to avoid the third, and she's done a great job on both ends rebounding and really affecting the drives of the Blue Jackets. So Natalia Rosales with 7 points. Sophia Peterson, number 5, with 3 points. She knocked down a 3-pointer. And Velasquez had 1 free throw for the Vikings, and that is how the Vikings got to 11 here at the half. So the score at halftime here is 23-11 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. We are going to step away now for another break to hear from our fine sponsors. And when we come back, I will go over the keys to the second half for both of these teams. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back shortly.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we have 4 minutes to go here at the half. Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets lead the North Branch Viking girls here 23-11. We have a score from my man Ethan Gameday Gilman, who is broadcasting the Cambridge-Isanti North Branch boys game, and Cambridge is leading 51-27 at the half. When I look at that first half of action here in Cambridge, I believe the Vikings really did a nice job in the last 4 minutes of that half. They were able to beat the press, which they struggled with early, which is how the Blue Jackets were able to get off to the 12-0 lead. And really in the last 4 minutes, they were able to be patient and get it across the floor, and were able to get to that free throw line and really close this game, close that first half with a 5-3 run to cut the lead to 12 points at the half. So that's what the Vikings need to do more of here in the second half, is they have to control that tempo and be able to beat the 2-2-1 press that has been so effective here tonight for the Blue Jackets. And for the Blue Jackets, you need to keep doing what you're doing. You're getting to the basket. You're not converting on those layups, so keep doing what you're doing. Keep going to the basket, and hopefully in the second half those layups will start falling to give you the best chance to win tonight's ball game. The Vikings definitely need to get Lombard and Peterson going as well, and those two guards are going to be key to the press breaking. And Rosales needs to continue her game inside, grabbing those offensive rebounds and putbacks, and knocking down her free throws, because she's been there 3 times already tonight, and she leads the way for the Vikings with 7 points here. Once again, it is parent senior night here in Cambridge-Isanti, and you could feel that energy and that emotion early in this game as the Blue Jackets were able to jump out to a 12-0 start, and before the Vikings were able to get on the board with a free throw at the 10:55 mark. Once again, a special thank you to Hoens for bringing you tonight's halftime show. Hoens, ICAR, ASE certified, Hoens Auto Body and Glass and more, is recommended by insurance company. Had an accident? Let Hoens Auto Body and Glass fix you up. I also want to make sure that you are aware of our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game. Tune in to our KBEK WCMP every week to hear who that Insurance Player of the Week is, and thank you, Pine Insurance Agency, for being one of our fine sponsors. During football, they were bringing us the Player of the Game, giving them a great T-shirt, and here they are again in basketball in the winter season, helping us acknowledge our athletes each and every week. Once again, I thank you all for tuning in for tonight's broadcast, whether you're listening on 100.9 WCMP or tuning in on our Q Media stream. We thank you very much for your patronage and listening to tonight's broadcast. We have 45 seconds to go here before we start our second half on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. It's Cambridge 23, Vikings 11. We're going to step away for one final break before the start of our second half.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Pepsi 12 packs are 2 for $16. Firewood bundles get 3 for $26. Mix and match breakfast and lunch sandwiches are just 2 for $6. And don't forget, Food Network's Guy Fieri's Flavortown menu line, burritos, sandwiches, and churros. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we are about to get our second half underway. 23-11 is our score here at the half, and the Vikings will start with the ball. They had a nice closed out that first half with a nice little run as they were able to beat that press and get to the hoop and get to the free throw line. 23-11 is our score. Vikings with the ball. This is Lombard. This is Lombard. That was Peterson. Over to Lombard on the right wing, looking aside to Rosales. This is what they need to do. Rosales' spin move is off the front of the rim. Rebound is to Trulene. She looks to push for the Blue Jackets. Gives off to Oliver. Back to Trulene. Good block by Rosales. And here come the Vikings. This is Peterson getting across the front court. Getting it into the front court, excuse me. Gives off to Rosales, right wing. Stolen away by Finley Nelson. She goes in for the layup, and that's good. Good layup there by Finley Nelson. And here comes that press again. This is Lombard over to Rosales. And we are going to get another 10-second call here. Nope, it's going to be stolen away first. And they're going to say that goes off of Peterson. They could have called a 10-second call there because the Blue Jackets really never had possession and they never got it. Vikings never got it across. But nonetheless, it's a Blue Jacket ball. Good pass right there. Trulene into Oslin for two. And this is Rosales looking up the floor. She's double teamed. And we're going to have a timeout here. I think the refs were talking about what the call was going to be. And we're going to have a timeout here. And the Vikings just struggle with that press. And so, one of the reasons why that is happening right now, they're getting into their press, is because the Blue Jackets are off to a great start. In the first half, they missed many of those layup opportunities. And to start this second half, they're knocking down their layups, which allows them to set up the press, and that is really frustrating the Vikings to start this second half, as they almost had a 10-second violation the last two possessions here. They've already had 3 10-second violations in the first half of this ball game. So here we go. This is Peterson. Off to Rosales on the right wing here. Gives off to Lombard, and Lombard is going to be fouled by Nelson. A little too much contact there on that drive. Nelson gets called for the foul. That is going to be Nelson's first personal foul. 27-11 is our score. Radisky to inbound for the Vikings. Gets it in. Almost another foul there on Nelson. Got it in the Lombard, and this is Lattimore. Off to Peterson. Peterson drives left. Little left-hand hook. No good. Rebound Lombard, and her layup's going to be no good. Looked like there was a little contact there. No call on the play. And this is Osland over to Nelson. Nelson looks to drive left. Tries to give off to Oliver. Oliver with the save. Back to Nelson. Nelson in the lane. Kicks out Trulene to the corner. Oliver's three is no good, and that's going to be run down by Peterson. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Osland, and it's going to be Viking basketball. Rosales the inbound. This is Peterson. Rosales back to Peterson. They get it across. Good job. That is Radisky on the left wing. Looks inside to Lombard, and that goes out of bounds. It will remain Viking basketball with 24 to go on the shot clock. Peterson inbound. Rosales with the ball, dribbles in the right. She tries to throw a right-handed hookup, and she's going to be called for a foul. I apologize, number 3 and number 5 for the Vikings. We have Lombard and Peterson. Their hair covers their back number, both of them. They're about the same height. They both have long ponytails. Sometimes they can be hard to tell the difference for me. So I'm trying to get them the best that I can. Rosales' free throws up, and it's no good. Rosales' second free throw is also no good. Mills tracks down the board for the Blue Jackets, and here comes Trulene. Oh, and she's going to be called for a travel. She thought she had Osland opened up ahead, and it turned out Osland was not looking, so she lost her balance and is called for the travel. Vikings to inbound. Here's Rosales. Gives it back to Peterson. Peterson dribbles left-handed, gets it across, gets it on the left wing, looks to drive on Trulene, kicks back out. Good drive here by Radisky, and she's going to be called for she's going to be fouled on her way in for the layup. And number 32, Radisky, Alyssa Radisky will go to the line for 2. She has yet to score on the night. Here's her first free throw. It's up, no good. 27-11 is our score here. 15:27 to go in the second half. Her second free throw is good. Good bounce off the back of the first points of the game for Radisky. Here come the Blue Jackets. Osland left wing. Back to the top. That's Nelson. Her three-point attempt is up. It's good. Nelson with the bank 3. Her second three-pointer of the night. 8 points on the night. 9 points on the night for Nelson. Long pass by the Vikings. That's going to be stolen by Mills. Mills just kind of playing safety back there. Steals that pass. Trulene goes up for the layup. It's no good. Rosales with the board. 30-12 is our score. I'll update the computer here in a second. This is Lattimore, top of the key. Here's Radisky, goes into the lane, kicks out, and that ball's going to be stolen away, maybe. Yep, Trulene ends up coming up with it, gives off to Osland. Osland left-hand layup is good. Kind of a lucky roll there for the Blue Jackets. Allowed them to get up and run for a layup here. And here's Rosales. Good defense by Finley. Almost had a foul there. Looks up the court. This is Radisky. Looks inside. That's Lombard. And Lombard's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line. 32-12 now is our score. This is a key point of the game here for the Vikings. They need to make a little run here to stay in this one, as the lead is now 20. Lombard's free throw's up. It's good. Her first point of the ball game. Second free throw is up, and it is also good. Good free throws there. 32-14 is our score. Good possession there for the Vikings. Here's Mills, right wing. Osland cutting. Back to Nelson, top of the key. Oliver. Osland, left wing. Back to Mills, top of the key. Her three-pointer's up. It's short, no good. Good rebound by Lombard. Good box out by Lombard. Here comes Peterson. Peterson, top of the key, guarded by Trulene. Gives off left. This is Radisky. Radisky dribbles back to the top of the key. Off to Lombard. Lombard over to Peterson, left wing. Peterson pump fake, goes left on Trulene. Nothing there. Goes back out, gives off to Radisky. Radisky drives left. Her layup's no good. Rebound to Nelson, and here come the Blue Jackets. Nelson with the ball. Little right-hand runner is going to be knocked out of bounds. Good block. It remains Blue Jacket basketball with 29 on the shot clock. 32-14 is our score in the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. 13:36 to go here from Cambridge-Isanti High School. We have some substitution. Velasquez coming back into the game. She had a nice first half for the Vikings. This is Crittenden. Back to Oliver. Back to Trulene. Her three-point attempt is no good. Mills with the board. And that's going to be stolen away. And here come the Vikings. That was Peterson. Her layup was no good. Tracked down by Velasquez. She's on the right wing. Gives off to Peterson. Her 17-footer from the left corner is no good. Rebound is off to Trulene. And she's running now for the Blue Jackets up the left sideline. She goes into the lane. Nothing there. Kicks back out. Crittenden. This is Mills. Top of the key. Mills to Nelson. Nelson, long three. Top of the key. Oh, she almost tried another bank. Rosales with that board. And here comes Peterson. This is Lattimore over to Velasquez. Top of the key. Excuse me, that was Hunter. Sets the screen. Nothing going here. There's Lombard. Back to Peterson. Right wing. Looks inside for Rosales. Rosales catch. Layup good. Rosales' first points of the second half. She now has 9 for the ball game. That was a great post play right there by the Vikings. Here's Crittenden. Gives to Oliver on the cut, and we're going to have a jump ball. Good defense here. See if the Vikings can make a little run. Jump ball arrow remains with the Blue Jackets, so it'll be Blue Jacket ball. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Trulene inbound underneath the basket. Oh, we're going to have a jump ball here. Good defense by Lombard. 32-16 is our score. 12-12 to go here in the in the second half. Oh, Velasquez was kind of trapped. She throws it off the Blue Jackets. So the score was 32-12. The Vikings are on a little 4-0 run here. 16-point lead for the Jackets. Here's Velasquez. Gets it inside Lombard. Lombard back to Velasquez. Velasquez dribbling along the baseline. Kicks it out. Peterson. Her three is no good. Rosales hustles down into Lombard. Lombard's shot is no good. Rosales board. Her layup is no good. And Rosales with the save. Rosales layup is good. Velasquez with the save, saves it back into Rosales, and her layup is good. A 6-0 run now for the Vikings. That was Osland. Her shot attempt is no good. Porta settles things down, and Osland, nobody's guarding her. Wide open layup. She goes in for 2. Definitely a breakdown there. Nobody knew who was guarding Osland. She had a wide open layup. Here's Rosales, gets it across. She's double teamed. Gets it to Lombard, to Peterson. Oh, good defense by Osland. She knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball. 34-18 is our score. Velasquez to inbound for the Vikings. Oh, good little give and go here. She got it into Lombard, back to Velasquez, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. It will remain Viking basketball. 34-18 is our score. 11-12 to go in the second half. Lombard in the right corner, back to Rosales, right wing. Gives off to Peterson. They were running the old out of bounds play where you give it into the corner, give it back to the wing, corner goes, sets the pick inside for a three-pointer, and they just turned it over. Peterson could not handle the pass, and here come the Blue Jackets. Porta, left wing. Oliver, top of the key. Back to Trulene, top of the key. She looks to drive right, and she's going to be bumped by Velasquez. And it will be Blue Jacket ball out underneath their own basket. 34-18 is our score. Trulene inbound. That's kind of her job. She's been doing it all night. Inbound Osland on the left block. She goes up for a left-hand layup, and she's going to be fouled, and Osland will go to the line. Osland with 6 points on the night. She led the Blue Jackets the first time these two met. She had 16 that game. That was just a few weeks ago. I believe the first time they were supposed to play was canceled due to weather. Osland's free throw is up and good. She now has 7 on the night. She ties Scarlett Porta, I believe, for the team lead. Scarlett Porta off the bench, had 7 in the first half. Osland's second free throw is up, no good. Trulene with the rebound, kicks it back out. Porta for 3. Oh, it's going to be off the rim, hits the wire, going to be out of bounds. 35-16 18 is our score. 10:45 to go. Vikings to inbounds, trying to break this press. Here's Rosales. Picks up her dribble. She's trapped. Oh, gets into Velasquez across the front court. Here is Lombard's three. It's no good. Rebound to Osland. Good board by Osland. She's kind of jumped higher than everybody else and got that rebound. Here's Trulene. Up the court to Porta. Porta for three. Good. Scarlett Porta for three. She now has 10 on the night. Good game so far for Porta. That pass stolen by Oliver. Looks to Porta. Porta back to Osland. Little 12-footer. No good. Rebound goes off to number 23, Hunter, for the Vikings. Here's Rosales. Rosales is kind of doing everything tonight. She's handling the ball a lot more than I've seen in the past. Stolen away. Tries to get it to Velasquez. Stolen away by Osland. Osland's going to have another fast break layup and just going to be a little bit short. And we're going to have a foul on Lohman. Lohman just knocked Rosales to the floor on that rebound, and that's going to be Lohman's third. And it will be Viking basketball. Ava Mills back into the game along with Sophia Peterson. Peterson for the Vikings, Mills for the Blue Jackets. And again, you're seeing the Blue Jackets set up in their 2-2-1 press. Here's Rosales. She picks up her dribble right at the backcourt free throw line. And Radisky, I think that was Radisky over there, just tried to dribble as fast as she could to get across the half-court line and to avoid the 10-second violation. And in the process, she gets called for a travel. Here's Porta to inbound. Austin top of the key. Oliver right wing off to Scarlett, right corner. This is Osland, drives into the lane. Her little runner is good. Osland's having a nice second half here. Osland with 9 points on the night. And here comes Peterson. Gives off to Rosales. Rosales, little runner, no good. Rebound is up. Back to Rosales. She gets her own rebound. Her layup is good. 13 on the night now for Rosales. Nice game. Good rebound. A lot of her baskets here have come on offensive rebounds. She's having a great ball game on the boards. 40-20 is our score. Here's Porta to drive, and she's going to be fouled. 40-20 is our score. 8:49 to go, and Porta will go to the line. Porta with 10 points on the night. 2 threes made. This is her first time at the free throw line. Her free throw is up and good. Scarlett Porta now with 11 on the night. She had 7 in the first half, 4 so far this half. Scarlett Porta's second free throw is no good. Rebound's tipped away by Nelson, and it will be Viking basketball. 41-20 is our score, 21-point lead here. This is the largest lead of the night. It was 20, and the Vikings went on a little run to cut it to 14. Good left hand there by Peterson. It's no good. Rosales with another offensive rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball as she tried to go up for the shot, and that's going to be Blue Jacket basketball. Rosales is really doing a nice job on the offensive boards here for the Vikings. She has 13 points on the night, leading the way for the Vikings. Here's Porta. Looks over to Oliver. Oliver on the right wing, back to Nelson, top of the key, fakes the three, drives in the lane, kicks out. Mills, right wing, gives off to Oliver. Oliver now drives, kicks out to Michaela. Her little runner, good move by Michaela. Her little runner is no good. Rebound by Mills, and I believe we're going to have another jump ball, and that one's going to the Vikings. 41-20, 8:14 to go here in our ball game. Thank you all for tuning in again here tonight. Listening on 100.9 WCMP or tuning in on our Q Media YouTube stream. It is appreciated greatly. We appreciate your support. Here come the Vikings. Oh, good screen and roll right there. Just could not quite execute it. That was Peterson looking for Rosales. That's a good play. The Vikings need to do more of that with their two best players doing a little pick and roll action. Rosales with 13 points on the night. She's a good post player for the Vikings. Here's Nelson, right wing. Gives Mills, top of the key. Left wing, Oliver now. Oliver, one dribble, looks inside to Porta on the cut. Porta goes up. Her layup's no good. Vikings with the rebound. This is Lombard. Top of the key. Good screen by Rosales. Looks inside. Good pass. Radisky for two. Good pass. Good play right there by the Vikings. 41-22 is our score. This is Nelson. Gives to Oliver. Top of the key. Back to Porta. Left wing. Skip pass. Now Oliver, long three. And that's going to be off the rim. No good. Good hustle there by Mills. And that's going to be out of bounds off Mills. It'll be Viking basketball. 41-22 is our score. Porta now comes out of the game for the Blue Jackets. Here comes Peterson. Getting it into their front court. Gives off to Hunter. Hunter inside to Rosales. Layup's no good. Rosales with her own rebound. She is going to, we're going to have another jump ball. And that one's going to go back to the Blue Jackets. Rosales again just dominating those offensive rebounds. And the Blue Jackets have done a nice job of kind of digging in and getting a lot of jump balls called when she does get those offensive rebounds. Here's Mills, left wing, looks for the cutter, Oliver. Oliver, good recovery there as the ball was thrown a little bit wide of her. And Oliver is going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line. 41-22 is our score. 6:44 to play here in Cambridge-Isanti. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Hones brought us the halftime show. Oh, no free throw. She's going to say she was on the ground. Thank you to Here's the Pitch and North Branch for bringing us the pregame show. And as always, Embrace Orthodontics brings you all of the scoreboard updates. 41-22 the score. Here's Nelson, the inbounds. Looks to Trulene. Oh, we're going to have a little push on the Vikings. Foul on the Vikings. That falls on Rosales. That's going to be her fourth foul. That's not what the Vikings need. Rosales leads the team in scoring tonight with 13. Here's Trulene, top of the key. She's wide open. Three is short. Good board by Osland, and we're going to have another jump ball. There's just been so many jump balls, and the girls should just know that all they have to do is go after that ball, and they're not really calling them fouls. They could be maybe, and they're just calling jump ball after jump ball after jump ball. Here come the Vikings. This is Peterson. Tries to get in the lane, loses control of the ball. Oh, it gives out to Hunter. Excuse me, that was Lattimore. This is Peterson, drives in the lane, little left-hand runner, no good. Trulene the board. Looks up to Nelson, gets it across into the front court. Nelson goes to the basket, tries a little Euro step. It's going to be charge. Yeah, Nelson kind of went in there a little bit out of control with that Euro step, and good defense there by the Vikings taking that charge on Finley Nelson. That's going to be her third personal foul. 16 foul, but you wouldn't shoot free throws anyways. Here's Rosales. Back to Peterson. Peterson into the front court now. Looks for Velasquez cutting. Good cut there by Velasquez. Just couldn't handle the pass. Out of bounds. Turnover. Blue Jacket ball. 5:51 to go. Just under 6 minutes here in Cambridge-Isanti. Here's Trulene. Looks left wing. This is Mills. Back to Finley Nelson. Top of the key. Three-point attempt is long. Good boxing out there by the Vikings. But again, what do we have? She holds the ball. Michaela comes in for the Jackets, and we're going to have another jump ball, and it's going to be Viking ball. Oslin off the inbounds. Her jumper is good. Oslin having a nice second half. She now has 11 to tie Porta for the Blue Jacket lead in scoring. Here's Rosales. Picks up her dribble. Good catch by Velasquez. Gives it back to Peterson. Peterson, left-hand runner, no good. Rebound, Oslin. Oslin's running. Here she goes, looks up the floor from Michaela. Michaela goes in. Her left-hand layup's no good. Rebound is Velasquez. Ball's on the floor. Vikings grab it. And Peterson's going to slow it down and bring it into the front court for the Vikings. Peterson looks to drive on Julian. Kicks it back out. Lombard, three. No good. It's short. Oh, we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Nelson. That is going to be the team's 7th foul, and that should send Lombard to the free throw line. Number 3, Caroline Lombard. She has 2 points on the night, 2 free throws. We are in the bonus now, so it'll be 1-1. Her first free throw's up and good. Good free throw shooting here by Lombard. 41-23 now is our score. Excuse me, 43-23 is our score. Her second free throw's also good. 41-24 is our score. 43-24, excuse me. 43-24 is our score in the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. The lead is 19. Here's Porta breaking the press. Pressure from Velasquez. Porta gives off to Oslin, right wing. Oslin goes to the hole. Her layup is good. Oslin now with 13 points. Good second half for Oslin. Good layup there by Lombard. Her layup drive to the basket's good. Here come the Blue Jackets right back. This is Michaela. Gives to Porta. Back to Mills. Mills looks to drive left. Kicks back out to Trulene. Left wing. Trulene cross-court pass to Porta. Porta pump fakes. Tries to drive right. Good defense by Peterson. Back to Trulene. Her three is good. Allie Trulene for three. Her first three-point shot of the night. 48-26 now is our score. Going to have a steal here by Oslin. Oslin's going to go in. Her left-hand layup is good. $50-26 now is our score. Jackets going on a little run here. Come the Vikings inside. Rosales goes up. She's going to be fouled. Good pass inside by Lattimore. Rosales goes back to the line. Rosales is playing with 4 fouls. She has 13 points on the night. 3:18 to go here. Fast second half here. Rosales her first free throw attempt is up and no good. 50-26 is our score here in Cambridge. Mississippi 8 high school girls basketball action. Jackets looking for their 3rd win of the season. Vikings looking for their 1st win. Rosales' second free throw's up. It's good. Rosales now with 14 points on the night. Turnover by the Blue Jackets. Just got word the Blue Jacket boys with the big 88-55 victory over North Branch, over in North Branch. A nice win for the Jackets, getting back on track. This is Lombard, long 2-point, no good. We're going to have another jump ball here. Jump ball is going to remain with the Vikings. 50-27 is our score. 2:56 to go here in the half. In the game, I should say. Good pass inside, and we're going to have a foul. Good out-of-bounds play right there for the Vikings, and number 22, Annabelle Lattimore, will go to the line, looking for her first points of the game. First free throw's up. It's good. Annabelle Lattimore on the board with her first point of the ball game. 50-28 now is our score. Second free throw's up. It's good. 50-29 is our score. This is Michael, long two is long. Rebound is off to Mills. Mills has it kind of taken away. And here come the Vikings. This is Peterson bringing it into the front court. Velasquez, left wing. Gives off to Lattimore. Lattimore gives off to Lombard. Lombard drives right. Her little runner is good. Good drive by Lombard. Good second half here for Lombard. Believe she has 8 points on the night, all of them here in the second half. 50-31 is our score. Oliver, long three, and that is going to be off. No good. Rebound was to Lombard. See if the Vikings can cut into that lead even more. Lombard gives off to Peterson. Peterson's long two, no good. Rebound is Mills. She hasn't knocked away. She's able to hunt it down. Rosales with the steal. She goes in, and she's going to be fouled by Crittenden. And Rosales will go back to the line. 1:48 to go. 50-31 is our score. Rosales' first free throw's up. It's good. She now has 15 points on the night, 8 here in the second half. 50-32 is our score. Rosales' second free throw's up. It's also good. Good game here for Rosales. 50-33 is our score. The Vikings having a nice ball game here. The Blue Jackets beat them by 30 the first time that they played. Good steal here by Velasquez. She dribbles up, looks up to Rosales. Rosales' layup is good. And 50-35 is our score now. 15-point lead. Here's Oliver into the lane. We're going to have offensive foul. Oliver just tried to go to the basket hard, and Rosales was just standing there and took the charge. 50-35 is our score. 1:10 to go. Velasquez 2-point shots no good. Rosales board, it's good. 50-37 now is our score. I love that there's no quit in this Viking team. Their fans are loving it. Oh, 3-point attempt is good. That was the 7th grader, Elin Lines, into the game, and she makes the three. Banks in the corner, the wing three. No good. Rosales with another rebound. She goes up. It's good. Rosales with the board and the end one. 53-39 is our score. This is an exciting game. I love that the Vikings are not quitting. They got down 20. There's no quit in them. Continuing to try, putting in the effort here. In what's been a tough season here, they could have easily quit. And they are continuing to play extremely hard here. Here's Rosales' free throw. It's good. North Branch fans and their team is loving the effort here by their Vikings. And that ball is going to be off a foot, and it's going to go out of bounds. 31.5 seconds to go here in this game. Our score is 53-40. It's a 13-point lead here. 53-40 is our score. This is Mills. She's being hounded by Velasquez. Here's Elin. Oh, this is Macy Hirsch into the game now. Here's Elin Lines, and we're going to have I believe we're going to have a timeout here. 53-40 is our score. We have 20.6 seconds to go. We're going to step away for a short break and hear from our sponsors here as we are late in this ball game. Cambridge with a 13-point lead.
ECE Fiber Internet, the best choice for you. Affordable packages for home and business with reliable service and no hidden fees. ECE Fiber, connecting you to what matters most. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's ORDERECEFIBER.com.
Are you looking for the perfect way to promote your business? Custom apparel's the answer, and tdealers.com makes it easy. Let's build your brand together. From the design stage to production, we are on your team to create gear that gets noticed. Whether you're building a brand or repping your business, we got your back. High quality merch, fast turnaround, and no stress. So go to tdealers.com and check out our winter sweatshirt special.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we are getting ready to wrap this one up. 20 seconds to go here. Oh, we have an inadvertent horn. They inbounded the ball before the second horn of the timeout went, and it just accident happened. So they're going to probably reset the clock to 20 seconds, I would imagine. Yep. They're going to put 20.1 back on the clock, and we're going to start that over here. So they are continuing to work on this clock. I think they're just trying to get it all to match with the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, I guess there's 20.6 on the clock. I guess that's my bad. 20.6 on the clock. This is Macy Hirsch. The ball's going to be stolen away. And this is Lombard. Her layup is good. And that lead is now going to be 11. Blue Jackets inbound. This is Hirsch. Looks up the court. Ball's going to be off the Blue Jackets. It's going to go to the Vikings. 53-42 is our score. And we have 4.3 to go on the clock. This is Peterson. Her three-point attempt is up, and it's no good. 53-42 is the final here from Cambridge-Isanti. Cambridge pulling out the victory, their third of the season and their third in the Mississippi 8 Conference. Once again on our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, our final here from Cambridge-Isanti on senior night and parent night here in Cambridge. 53 for the Blue Jackets, 42 for the Vikings. We're going to step away and hear from some of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up here from Cambridge.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden french fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Hey, Mark, I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
ECE Fiber is built by your community for your community. Work, play, and stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit ordereceifiber.com. That's ordereceifiber.com today.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as the Blue Jackets earn their third win of the season with a 53-42 win over the North Branch Vikings. Looking here at this one, it was 23-11 at the half. The Blue Jackets had a 12-point halftime lead. At the 12-12 mark of that first half, it was a 16-point lead, and the Jackets pulled it out to a 20-point lead at the 8:49 mark. It remained 19 at 5:38, and then 53-42 was our final. The North Branch Vikings really had an awesome last couple minutes there to really make this a close ball game. I just love the fact that you just saw a lot of effort from the Vikings. You saw their fans and their team celebrating as their team drew closer and closer to the Blue Jackets here in the last couple minutes. Let's take a look at the scores here for the Blue Jackets. Leading the way for the Blue Jackets was number 5, Callie Osland. By my calculations, I did not have her score anything at all in the first half, and she ended up with 15 points here in the second half. Most of those were layups, and she did a nice job. I talked about how in the first half those layups just were not falling here, but in the second half she was able to make those layups, coming away leading scorer here with 15 points. Second on the team for the Blue Jackets was number 25, Scarlett Porta. She ended up with 11 points in the ballgame. She knocked down a couple of threes, really keyed the bench here for the Blue Jackets. Next was Allie Trulene. She's a freshman, number 3. She scored 9 points tonight. Kind of had an all-around great game. Really did a great job on the boards as well for the Blue Jackets. 9 points also for number 10, Finley Nelson for the Blue Jackets. 5 points for 8th grader Reese Oliver. 3 points for 7th grader Elin Line. She was able to knock down a 3 there in the last minute. And number 21, senior Ava Mills. She only had 1 point tonight, but she did an exceptional job. All-around good ball game. She's undersized post player. She's in there grabbing rebounds, playing solid defense against some of the people who are way taller than her. Even though she had 1 point, she's kind of your all-around, had a bunch of steals, and really led the Blue Jackets in all-around tonight. Just didn't put up many points, and she does deserve a shout-out here as the senior. And I'll give another shout-out to senior McKenna Schoberg, who is missing basically the whole season here due to injury, and nice little acknowledgement of her here to start this ball game with allowing her to jump ball for the Blue Jackets before she came out because of her season-ending injury. So shout out to the 2 Blue Jacket seniors here in Cambridge on senior night. Leading the way here for the North Branch Vikings, number 24, Natalia Rosales, had a great ball game. Really good second half. She had 7 first half points. Ended the ball game here with 23 points to lead the way for the Vikings. They did a lot of nice things here in the second half to really get her the ball inside, and that allowed her to have some nice post moves, post layups. She also works extremely hard and grabbed a lot of offensive rebounds for the Vikings. Caroline Lombard, number 3, she had 10 points. All of her points were here in the second half. The Vikings only had 11 points at halftime, and they're walking away here with 42. So 10 points all in the second half for Lombard. 3 points on the night for Sophia Peterson, number 5, and she does a good job. She has to handle the ball a lot here for the Vikings, and she did a great job tonight as well. 2 points for Annabelle Lattimore, 3 points for number 32, Alyssa Radisky, and 1 point on the night for Velasquez, number 15, off the bench for the North Branch Vikings. Taking a look here at what's next for both of these teams. They will be in action, trying to find my clipboard here. You know what? Let's step away for a short break. I'll get there what's coming up next, and we'll close out shop here in a few moments after these messages from these fine sponsors.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Rice Krispie Sheet Treat, just $14.99. Sweet Chaos Drizzled Popcorn are just 2 for $8. Snack Time Frosted Pretzels only $5.99 each. Ghirardelli Milk Chocolate Snowmen are just $7.99. And Shirley Temple 7-Up 12-packs, 2 for $12. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we get ready to close things out here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Our final tonight here in Cambridge was Cambridge-Isanti 53, North Branch Vikings 42. The Cambridge Blue Jackets are now 3-19 on the season. They will be in action next on Friday at Big Lake, and then they will have a little time off before they go to Sauk Rapids Rice, which should be a good ball game on February 12th. Looking at the Vikings here, the Vikings will be back in action on Saturday. They are at home versus Grand Rapids, and then they also have a game on Tuesday at home versus a very good Becker squad. Becker is currently sitting in second place in the Mississippi 8 Conference. Once again, I just want to thank all of you for tuning in here tonight, whether you listen on 100.9 WCMP or you watched on our Cube Media stream. We appreciate your support. We also want to thank all of our fine sponsors, including the Pizza Pub of Pine City, for bringing you tonight's post-game show. Got to try that pizza of the month at Pizza Pub of Pine City. Always something unique and always delicious. Check the Pizza Pub of Pine City Facebook page to find out what they're cooking up. Thank you also to Pine Insurance Agency for bringing you our Player of the Week. Don't forget to tune in to our morning shows tomorrow morning. Lots of games here in action tonight, lots of local action. Tune in to all the morning shows tomorrow to get caught up with all the local sports actions here. And playoffs are not far, so make sure you are up to date with where all of our teams in the local area are going to be playing and what seed they're potentially looking at. And every ball game going forward here really matters when it comes down to that seeding. So, again, tune into those morning shows tomorrow morning. Thank you to Pine Agency Player of the Week, Pine Insurance Agency, for bringing us our Pine Agency Player of the Week. Embrace Orthodontics brought you all of our scoreboard updates tonight. Embrace Orthodontics. They will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. And thank you to Hoens for bringing you our halftime show. And here's the pitch for bringing you our pregame show. Once again, spring's going to be here before you know it, so make sure you are tuning in, getting your athletes all tuned up for that spring sports season here. And here's the pitch as a great place to start. Once again, our final here from Cambridge-Isanti, Blue Jackets 53, Vikings 42. As my man Ethan Gilman always says, be kind. You never know what everybody is going through. Everybody, take care, drive safely, enjoy this warmer weather. We'll be back soon for some more local live action. Take care, everybody.